Welcome to the Instagram Stories for Tuesday, August 1st. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. We are going to talk about some Instagram news, specifically as it relates to AI and all the AI-related things that Instagram is doing, and then we will hit a few of Adam Mosseri's Ask Me Anything questions. First, let's talk about AI within Instagram. The CEO of Meta, Mark Zuckerberg, last month said, quote, "In the last year, we've seen some really incredible breakthroughs on generative AI, and that gives us the opportunity to now go take that technology, push it forward, and build it into every single one of our products," end quote. So here are some of the things that reverse engineering hacker Alessandro Paluzzi has uncovered within the Instagram app that have to do with AI. The first thing that Instagram is working on is a new generative AI sticker tool for your Instagram posts and stories. This would enable you to create custom graphics based on text prompts. In the screenshot that Alessandro Paluzzi shared, it says, "Create your own stickers. Enter a phrase to generate custom stickers using AI." Basically, this would enable visual AI creation in stream, and then you could add it to any of your Instagram posts or stories. The next one has to do with visual editing tools. Instagram is looking to implement generative AI tools that would enable you to remove or replace elements of your uploads within the creation process. There are two parts of this. The first element is the AI brush, which would enable you to replace parts of your image using generative AI to fill in the gaps. The other is Restyle, through which you'll be able to recreate sections of an uploaded image by using text prompts. So some examples of this: if you want a different background, you could add in a description of the setting you prefer, and you'd be able to replace specific elements within the image using AI-created alternatives. The next one has to do with chatbots. Instagram is experimenting with a new conversational UI built into your DMs. The screenshot that Alessandro Paluzzi shared says, "Chat with an AI. Bring AI to your chats for a more fun and engaging experience. Answers questions, gives advice, choose from different personalities, chat with 30 AI personalities and find which one you like best. And lastly, inspire your creativity. Find the best way to express yourself and get help writing messages." You would be able to summon this tool within your regular DM threads by typing @AI into the chat field. So you'd be able to ask questions about places to go for dinner, what movies are playing, random trivia, all within the DM conversation stream. And Instagram is also working on an AI-powered tool to summarize your DMs to save you time. If you get a lot of DM messages, some of them are very long, the AI could summarize it for you. This way you could quickly know what's happening without needing to read all the text. The last one, Instagram is looking to add more transparency around generative AI comments by adding labels that would explain when an image has been created by artificial intelligence. And there's a screenshot that Alessandro Paluzzi shared that says, "Image generated by Meta AI." What is generative AI? People use AI tools to create text, images, and video from single descriptions. How to know when posts use artificial intelligence. Content created with AI is typically labeled so that it can be easily identified. This way you know basically that an image is not actually real. It's been generated by artificial intelligence. This is a really great post. It's Social Media Examiner compiled all of these, including Alessandro Paluzzi's images. I will link to all of this in the show notes so that you can check it out for yourself. We are going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to do some Mosseri Monday. So stick around.
This podcast is brought to you by AT&T Fiber with All-Fi. Whether you're into watching horror movies from your basement, watching sports from your backyard, or watching trashy reality shows from inside your car that's parked all the way in the driveway so no one in your family touches you, AT&T Fiber with All-Fi is the best way to watch whatever you want from wherever you are.
Get AT&T Fiber with All-Fi and add some Wi-Fi square footage to your house. Limited availability in select areas. Go to att.com/hypergig to check eligibility. Coverage requires extenders at additional charge.
Welcome back. Okay, let's get into some of the questions for Mosseri Monday. These are questions that have been submitted to the CEO of Instagram, Adam Mosseri, and here are his answers. The first question, when will we get web for Threads? This is really important because you could go to twitter.com or x.com and browse Twitter, but you can't go to, for instance, threads.com on your browser and browse Threads. The only way to do that is through the app. Here's his answer.
No date to announce, unfortunately, but we're definitely working on it. I know I want to use it on a regular basis, and it's definitely one of the top requested features, so it's in progress.
As important as it is to have a Threads website, I think it's more important to have an API. Right now, if you use, for instance, an app that lets you post to multiple social media platforms at once, maybe you use Planoly or Hootsuite, I like to use Buffer, Threads isn't supported. You have to post to Twitter and then copy and paste that into Threads. And you know what I don't want to do? That. I think an API is much more important than a website, in my opinion. Next question. What are the best use cases you've seen on Threads? That's a good question.
I've been really excited to see communities of commentators around sports like F1 and football in Europe talk about trades and things like that happen between competitions.
I personally don't know much about sports, but I could see if you really were passionate about sports, a lot of dialogue around that. Next question. How do you choose which features to roll out first on Threads? Here's his answer.
For the initial launch, we were just trying to do the simple thing first, and now we're trying to focus on things that we think are going to matter most to people and help the app the most, but also that we can get done the quickest.
It makes sense to do it that way. You really do want to capitalize on all the news coverage because people are invested and they're following it quite closely right now. The next question, how can I find great content creators? Here's his answer.
Two best ways I think I have found personally to find creators is check out your recommendations. So you explore a tab or your recs in your feed or reels and see if anybody posts something you really love. And check out people who you trust, who they follow. That's another great way to find some good discoveries.
He didn't say my favorite way, which is go on TikTok. He didn't say that. He could have said that, but he didn't say it. Okay, that's going to do it for today's show. One quick question. If you know someone who is looking for a product manager, or you are looking for a product manager for your team, your company, if you could send me a DM, I would really appreciate it. Again, a product manager. If you know someone who is looking for one or you are looking for one yourself, please let me know. Be sure to come back tomorrow for more Instagram news or other social media news or something else that you need to know.
Instagram news got you covered, sometimes even TikTok. Relevant platforms in the metaverse ahead of the wave without a break or a pit stop. Still waiting for Zuckerberg to give me the big job. Pause. Use trademarks and logos with Insta's permission, of course. If you like the show and you gain some good info, maybe leave a review. It's a type of applause. Just drop me a message if you want to collab. If you got some good content or you want to run ads, at Daniel Hill Media is where I am. TikTok, Facebook and Instagram.